so I wouldn't full pot it like that, like he did. Alright, let's see if we can flop a top set here. Please. Not that we need it to c-bet, but we would like it. And c-bet this flop. Expect him to peel a decent amount on this board. And we'll two barrel some cards, like 5s and 6s, and sometimes like spades. That sucks. We had 500 over here, now we have 300. But between all our tables, I think we're up something at least. Okay, we got jacks here with suited ace, so definitely good enough to play even out of position. This double suited hand is not very good, and you don't really want to play it out of position. Okay, this guy is the fish. Alright, we like to see that. We're just going to flat for sure. Obviously Jack XX is our dream flop, but we'll take like hearts or something too. 2 hearts. Obviously we'll take 3 hearts. And this guy's 1 table in fish, so. You see that's here. I'm gonna be tempted to float because we have the jacks here. So when any straight card comes or anything, yeah, probably I'm gonna float against that c-bet. I didn't realize the pot was that small. I'm gonna float him once. Jacks are the best hand occasionally. If this guy shoves, then our play's just over. But if a queen, a king, or an 8 come, then we're just going to represent a straight. Okay, there it is. And see, if he barrels though, then it's not going to work really very well. Oh, this is gross. We just got in a big 3-bet pot here with a wrap, and we flopped a monstrous wrap, but a 9 on the board. If this guy was the guy who bet, then we'd probably get it in. If it checks to us, we're just going to shove and just pray no one has a 9. And here, I'm really tempted to just shove on him because I don't know if he can call, but my worry is that he has a oh, that is ugly. Oh God. And now, I mean, he has aces most of the time. Sometimes aces with a 9. I'm almost tempted to fold for 36 more, but I'm not going to. So, so gross. Yeah. Well, we had a lot of outs. Against his 9, ace, ace 5, we had a lot of outs. So that's kind of gross. And here, we're just going to give up on our float. That was kind of a goofy. I don't know why Lardy didn't just shove that himself. It's kind of stupid. So I'll make a note on him. 3-bet. Ace, ace, 9x, out of position, check, 9-9-5, 4 ways, called shove. Okay. Yeah, so we had pretty good equity against the 9 with the ace, so well, we'll just check. Obviously, a lot of times, just no one has a 9 or pocket ace, and when they don't, you're just going to win. Even 3-handed, that's true, or 4-handed, whatever we were. And then even when they do have, if they just have a 9 like he did in that case, we'll sometimes have, against the specific type of 9 that he had, we had a lot of outs actually because he could only hit an ace, a 9, or whatever his other kicker was to fill up. Here we just give up, obviously. So I'm guessing we had at least like, I'm going to call with the open and straight draw and the gut shot, straight flush draw. And just check call this river. He didn't bet the flop. He bet most good flush draws on the flop, and so I expect to be good here at turn. I could even possibly value bet there, though. I wouldn't expect to get called very often. So okay, this is a decent hand, but it's not that great. I'm just gonna call on the button. Really, the flops you like are like 9, 10, something. So, and besides that, it doesn't have too many great flops. So, flop the gutter, and he fills bluff over here. And we'll give up here, and then let's see what's going on down here. We got double paired, single suited aces. 3-bet these pretty much always, or raise over a limper if he limps. Okay, someone raised for us. That's good. Hopefully he flat. There we go. So we can get a pretty good, decent chunk of our stack in here, and if it goes flat, it'll be enough of our stack in that we'll be able to profitably shove a ton of flop. So. Even if they correctly put you on aces here, it's not when you can get this, which they shouldn't, because I don't only have aces in this spot. Definitely be raising these kings over this limper. I'd be tempted to 3-bet this guy, but I possibly won't. Okay, Jack 6-4 with us we only have a stack to pot ratio of whatever, and they're sticking it in anytime they have Jack XX, which is what they'll mostly have if they get in here. Then and there's very few sets in their range, so we're just gonna go ahead and bet call. Okay, and over here, it'd be really gross if we go shove call though, because okay, here we have top set still. It's kind of ugly, but what are you gonna do? And see, he only has a 10, 8, or Jack, so it's a really good spot for us. But he has backdoor clubs too. Alright, that we held. That's nice. I'm just going to check call here probably. We'll see. I mean, most of what he's calling is okay, he bet really small, so I really don't think he has ace-10, and if he has 10-9, I want to give him a chance to fold it, and we still have a lot of outs, even against 10-9, so I'm going to go ahead and semi-bluff this. It's not really, okay, and if he has a worse set, we want to get it in, obviously. And if he has that, we definitely want to get it in. Hold up. Thank you. That was really, really terrible, so that was nice. Okay, now we can stop running bad. That was a really, really terrible turn bet with his hand, and once he does bet, which, calling the shove is just atrocious. Really awful. Okay, and I had notes that he was a monster fish that I didn't even notice. So, yeah, tourney fish also, PLO fish. Okay, so yeah, that guy's terrible. Okay, well, I guess we'll make a note on him. Called. Okay, a PLO note. PLO called, raised with Queen 8, 6-4, single suited club. We'll open this hand. So that was a good couple hands for us. Oh, Queen 8. Called, c-bet on King Queen X2 club in club 2 club in. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bet this. We do have a pair and a flush draw. If we get check raised, we can pretty safely fold. Even though we do have the second nut flush draw. Okay. With 2 clubs, bet small.